The weekend is upon us again, and of course, we know club football actions return this weekend all across the continent of Europe. And of course, as you all know, I'm not alone in the studio to help do some previews of games that will be coming up in the EPL, La Liga, the German Bundesliga, and not forgetting the Italian Serie A. So on my far right hand is Coach Robert. Coach, you are welcome.
Thank you very much. On
my immediate right hand is CJ. CJ, welcome to the studio.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
On my left hand is Mickey Mandela, the chief priest of football.
You know me too well.
Welcome to the studio today, man. So we're starting off with the EPL. On Friday is a big one, the repeat of the FA Cup showdown that happened just last week. Brighton up against Chelsea. CJ, I'll start with you. What's your say? A possible scoreline too.
Well, to me, I would say it's actually going to be a hard game. It's going to be a tough game because sometimes in football, two victories don't repeat itself, you understand? Actually, Brighton won the other game in the Cup,
the FA Cup
which
game.
is 2-1, and they're playing also in the league this weekend. But I still see Brighton as a favourite winning that game because Brighton is the kind of team that like they don't give up. And mostly when you play them in their home
ground,
it's always difficult for the big teams to win them there.
Very, very
in difficult. As much as you might win them, but it will not be this far goal margin of like 3-0.
You must sweat for it.
At least you understand, you work hard. But maybe if it's actually Chelsea playing on the home ground, I would have given the scoreline to Chelsea. But I still see that game. Brighton is still winning that game. Either 2-1 or 3-1 prediction. I'm
also in the same ship with you. I believe Brighton is going to...
You understand? Because, and again, their key players are not coming back.
And now,
Likes of Mitomina.
Jackson
he's now getting into... Yes, he's Jackson, their top 9. So who's next? Nkuku is not performing. Sancho is not performing. Palmer has been less reluctant because he's the kind of player that he depends on the team to supply him so he can perform.
And now the team, their performance has dropped
so badly that even making it to the top 4, I think it's gonna be a hard nut to crack.
So what's your final scoreline?
So I'm saying Brighton is gonna come out victorious. A 2-1, 3-1 victory.
So you're saying
my own say
2-1, that is 2.5 goal.
3-1
Brighton win 3-1.
Yeah.
Okay. So coach, what's your own say? Brighton, Chelsea tomorrow.
Yeah. Tomorrow is another game.
The EPL returns tomorrow.
That is pregnant.
Yes.
So by tomorrow they will deliver.
Sure.
So I believe that Chelsea in their poor run, I see them still getting the poor run. But one thing about this game is this: it's just how many days that they play the FA Cup. They lost to Brighton, and on Friday tomorrow they are still playing Brighton again. So that is where you know players and coaches that always like to face challenges.
Yes.
So based on that, I see that game being a very strong one indeed. But if I'm to give how it is, I see it coming out to be a full score draw.
Full score draw, 1-1.
Yeah, 1-1 or 2-2.
1-1, 2-2.
Yeah.
So your own prediction is a 1-1 or 2-2, but a full-time draw.
Yeah.
Okay, it's still the same go. So Mickey Mandela, chief priest, you say?
You know, it's a tomorrow game, right?
Yeah.
And it's also a bad day, you understand? Yeah. So I see Brighton still having a bad gift for Chelsea, you understand? So last FA Cup, they did it. Chelsea is down. And they have injuries. Even, what is his name? Maguire,
yes, is out.
He's also out.
Nicolas Jackson is out.
I don't see how Brighton will not give them a bad gift. Tomorrow. So it's either Brighton go home with a 3 points or Brighton go home with a 1 point. Meaning it's either Brighton winning the game
or draw the game. So what's your scoreline prediction?
1-0 or 1-1.
1-1. Okay. So move on to the next game. Still in the EPL, Manchester City up against Newcastle at the Etihad Stadium. I'll start with you, Mickey.
You know, it's a tight game for City.
Very tight one.
It's a tight game.
This is the best time to play City.
It's a very tough and tight game for City because City is struggling. Even themselves, they don't even know what is going on. they don't understand the team.
Despite the fact that they spent a lot of money
they spend a lot this January. They spend highest in all team, even EPL and other European sides.
Like they covered everybody. Their expenses covered all the leagues.
The expenses they did is very, very high, and they're still not getting it. The result is not coming. The goal is not coming, and the game is not showing up. Before you know it, in the end of the 90 minutes, you say that Guardiola is bending his head. You don't need to ask what happened. It's either they lost the game or they draw the game. So it's a very tough one. I still see that game to be a draw match for City.
I'm also in the same lane. I see it as a full-time draw.
I see that match.
Or in Newcastle winning the game. That's for me.
If winning is gonna emerge in that game, it's gonna be City. But I'm convinced it's a draw game.
Me, I'm convinced it's a draw the game. 2-2 correct score.
It's a draw game. I don't know what is be the score, but see that 1-1 because City cannot go home with 0-0. It's not possible for City to go there and give you a high grass result.
You must score them. Possible. They will score you.
So goal must come in. It's either 1-1, 2-2, or it will end up in a draw match.
So, Coach, I will start with you next. Manchester City, Newcastle. What's a possible prediction?
Man City has a very strong game next week.
Yeah.
The third leg of the Champions League.
Playoff, second leg.
So I believe they wouldn't take this game
so
serious.
But they would like to prove a point.
Yeah, I know they will have to prove a point, but they won't take it serious because they really want to qualify ahead of Real Madrid.
Real Madrid
so I see them not
taking the game.
Not taking it so serious. But notwithstanding, the Newcastle team is not a small team because they have one of the best strikers that's
the most performing striker now in the world.
Yes. Alexander Isak.
Yeah. So I see Newcastle winning Man City. It will be a go-go situation.
2-1, 3-1.
2-1.
Okay. So your own score line is
2-1.
2-1 in favor of Newcastle.
Yes.
So CJ, what's your own prediction?
That game is actually going to be a tough game.
Because I cannot remember the last time you asked about Man City playing anybody and people are just unsure.
Man
City has gone down to that level.
Definitely because of their poor run of form, you understand. See, as the game stand like this, I see Man City would actually shock Newcastle because they have the players. See, I feel they have the players, and for them to lose that game because they actually lost in the Champions League in their home soil, they want to use that game as a medium of apologizing to their fans. And okay, we lost the game, we are sorry, but we are not going to lose this one for you. In football, anything can happen. Newcastle might still come up and beat them, but an assurance to me, I still think Man City is going to win that game. You know, in the Champions League, they played against Madrid. So many players didn't start the game. Like Mamouche didn't start the game. Duke was on the bench. You understand? They brought in Foden because Grealish had an injury. You understand? Let's just say Grealish is out of the game now. You see other people in the bench. You understand? Likes of Kovacic, Gundogan, Kevin De Bruyne there. So they can still rotate. In as much as they are rotating, they will still keep their key players off the game because of injuries. Because if you have a crucial tie against Real Madrid, which is either a do or die in Santiago Bernabeu. So in this process, I think Man City is going to win that game, either 2-0 or 2-1.
Okay, so you're favoring
Man City to win the game.
Okay, now.
Well, sorry, if it should be Guardiola, you're a coach of City, would you prefer to win Newcastle and lost Bernabeu?
Okay, I love what you said. They are playing tomorrow, being Saturday, right? And their
next tomorrow,
right? And their next game is when? Till Wednesday. They'll play Saturday. They have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. That's 3 days. Yes. 3 days, you can. One day alone is enough.
You are not considering one fact.
Which fact is that? They are. That's what I'm saying. Injury. They have. That's what I said.
Secondly, one day is off for rest.
You understand?
Another day is off for traveling.
For flights.
The stress.
As I'm saying, I said
so
they have. As I mentioned before, I said they have enough players.
You think they have enough, But the enough, will they give them the result they are actually looking for?
Why do you think he actually spent that money to sign players?
These guys are just coming in.
That's what I'm saying.
They have not suit to his pattern.
They have not suit, but as a coach.
Don't forget that Gonzola or what is
Godogan.
His name? No. The highest
Greenish.
No, the highest signing of the January, which he made. What is his name?
Gonzalez.
He had injury.
Mamouche.
No, is it Mamouche?
Is it
the
Nico?
other one? He has injury. That's FA Cup match. He has injury. First,
Gonzalez also.
Yeah, less than 10 minutes. They take him off. I think.
In the Champions League.
No, FA Cup guys that they lost.
Okay, let's
go. Sorry, let's.
Okay, let's feel that they bought from Porto.
Yes.
That's
he's also out.
Nico Gonzalez.
That's what I'm talking about.
Out. Yes. Greenish is out.
Yes.
Definitely. As I said, in as much as they're out, do you know they see have depth of squad.
They have those depth and they go ahead to sign.
The coach know what suits his pattern. He know the kind of player that suits his pattern. After all, when he bought Mamouche and the other Uzbekistan guy, you understand? At their first game, they didn't train for a long time. He featured them into the game and they won that game and they won the game. Mamouche played the full time. Just like he brought out the Uzbekistan defender, I cannot pronounce his name, sorry. He brought him out because of Kusanov, because actually he was on a yellow card. That's why I had to bring him up. As me, the guy was not actually on a yellow card. He would have ended the game, played the game because he was doing well. You understand? That's why I say, Masti, Guardiola might play a mind game. He might not play Kevin De Bruyne. He might not play Haaland. You understand? It's a mind game.
As it stands now, City have their mind made up that this EPL, they are not constituting.
They are not constituting, but so they are still fighting for the top 4.
Yeah, they are still.
Yeah, they still have much game to play.
Thank you. There's something I'll call you. They still have much play. There's something Dave said a long time ago. He said every point in every game is what it's needed.
Yeah.
You understand? It's not an assurance, but to me, my own opinion, I still feel City would come out victorious in the game because in my own say, I would say they want to appease the fans because of what happened in their
previous. It's not about what they want to do.
It's
not about the opponent.
To like ginger them, you understand?
To just apologize to them
and they
that they lost. But do you know that even the fans will still put their hope in them qualifying
for Champions League more than them beating Newcastle.
See, it's
not the same.
It's mentality, coach, as you said in football.
CJ, you don't even try to find out what City suffer in the hand of Madrid. They face humiliation.
Do you know? Okay.
Do you know what?
That was they played on Wednesday, right?
Yes.
They played on Wednesday. No, they played on Tuesday.
You see how
they played on Tuesday.
What is
Wednesday to rest.
Bellingham, Vinicius Junior.
See,
we see what they are doing in the front of the fans. They are not happy.
We are here. We are here. We don't know how they do their rehab. You understand? How they rest. How they do their. You understand? Recover. Like Madrid game before they play Man City. Ancelotti, he gave the list of how they recovered. They went to the pool. They didn't do much training. They were in the pool for 30 minutes. You understand?
See, what I want you to know is this. City will not take that Newcastle game.
It's your own suggestion. It's your own opinion.
They will play the match.
I'm giving you my own opinion.
They will play the game, but City will not take it that serious.
See, we are here. We are only watching. But we don't know what they do out there. It's your own point of view. City might not win. But if they actually come out victorious, you might say, maybe they tried. It's luck. You understand? I'm telling you how we play football. We are still young, we play football. We know how, in as much as we have not gone to an extent, you understand? But these are professionals. They know how, they played on Tuesday. They had Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and playing the game on Saturday, which is Saturday by 4 p.m. So do you think they don't have much time to rest? And those people
They are going away. They are flying to Spain.
No, they are playing on Saturday first at home. That same home.
Okay.
So they had time to relax their muscles and everything before playing Newcastle. Even if he benches Alan, he can see, sometimes he does it, he can still play Mamouche as top 9. He has Mamouche there. And Mamouche is a player that is hungry. He wants to play, he wants to make name for himself in City. You understand? He has like as other players. They have this newness. That guy, whenever you see him playing, he keeps on empowering the team. He wants to play. There are players in Man City that are like, they are small, but they are also big because they want to be there for themselves. For sure. You understand? So that's what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying maybe later Newcastle might not beat them. It's football. You understand? You cannot underrate anybody in football. You understand? But as it stands now, to my own opinion, Man City would want to.
You tell their fans, we are sorry.
We are sorry. You understand?
It
happens in football.
Okay, yeah.
See, if City want to apologize,
you might lose in Champions in a tournament.
They must go to
if City want to
Benebu
apologize, you will go to Benebu.
apologize.
The only apologize you made for Newcastle home is not an apology. Go to Benabu
and apologize.
They want you to apologize for. They want for you to fly to that place.
Do you think
did what Madrid fan do to them? Do you know what Vinicius do to them?
Okay, do you know
what the celebration they have do to them?
Chief
Come to all the almighty city in their front
Chief priest.
Okay,
do you think the fault started from the Champions League?
You know what that means? This is our home.
Wait, do you think the fault of Man City being on this started from the Champions League?
You say come again.
Do you think the fault of Man City, not the problem started from the Champions League?
Started from the league for sure.
So what are you trying to tell me? If it started from the league, and you're playing a tournament against the big boys, do you think Madrid as a team, in as much as Madrid had defensive injury problem, do you think the front line they will not want to improve, they will not want to score goals? What I'm trying to tell you,
just check. If let's assume the reverse, Man City won Madrid. Benebu.
Yeah.
Now they are to play Osasuna.
Yeah.
Away. Then they are to play Osasuna as the fixture is this week. Then the following 3 days they will go to play second leg of the Champions League against Man City. I mean, if it is the reverse. Do you think that this man will just carry the whole of that front line? Play like
that. He will not.
Ancelotti cannot play all of them.
The front line.
Yes.
The same front line he played.
Yes, because he need a City match.
Yes.
Osasuna, he would prefer to lose that match.
That's what I'm telling you. That he will actually bench players. Yes.
That's what I said. That based on those players that you will rest, you will make them lose.
I said he might.
That will make them. They will make Newcastle to take on the game.
Do you know it
because Newcastle is not
listening. It happened to Madrid. Do you know it happened to Madrid? We played Lille and we had a crucial game in the league. We need to win. We played Lille and the players. We played Lille like Wednesday, and we had. I think we were playing Real Sociedad or so. Do you know we won Sociedad? It was just see the main thing there in football is results. You understand? And wait,
this is a different case. That's a group stage.
Yes.
After Lille, maybe the next.
Yes, it's another game.
But this one is
I'm just
back
giving.
to back.
I'm just giving an example. I'm just giving instances. Now, Man City has a squad depth. These guys that you're bringing in, they want to show themselves. Mamouche has not played long for Man City, so you telling him, guy, you're going to start in the front line today. Foden is starting. It's a morale to him. Yeah. He wants to score. He wants to prove himself. You understand? At least let me show that I can be a starter in this team. But I might not be the top 9 because Bernard has his favorites. But I can still be a starter in this team. You understand? He want to actually say, okay, since Haaland is not playing today, let me be the one to give.
To prove myself.
You understand? That's football for you. And he might do it. It might favor him. It might not favor him. So you understand? Okay. It's football. That's what I'm saying. To me, I see Man City winning Newcastle. Okay. 2-0, 2-1.
So let's move on to the next game in the EPL. Still in the EPL. Leicester City up against Arsenal. I'm going to start with myself. This game, I won't be surprised if it ends in a draw. I won't be surprised if it ends in a draw. I know it might sound funny in the ears of Arsenal fans and anybody who don't put down for their ticket.
But that's football. That's football.
But I won't be surprised if this game ends in a draw.
See, the only my fear is that Arsenal is
every time Liverpool drops points. Every time Liverpool drops points.
I don't know what are you laughing at?
Arsenal fail.
No, now your fear of Arsenal. The fear of Arsenal.
See, what they fear me now? Where Arsenal dey between this Leicester
City?
Is because injury don't dey too much for Arsenal.
That's why I said
don't go carry injury.
Out of the season, no.
People when they talk say
Jesus is out of the season too.
You definitely is.
Saka is coming back probably this month or next.
And one thing you should know about Leicester City is that they must score you.
They know how to frustrate.
What is his name? Nestor is a coach. I don't think if
with an attacking mentality,
if he score, no, he believe he don't win match. He must score you. It's okay.
No, definitely he has attacking mentality.
Yes, and now Arsenal is facing these injury issues. How will this game go?
And they need to win that game because they are 7 points.
Because Everton have helped them a little to close the gap. Now they are 17 points clear. 7 points. Sorry, 7 points clear behind Liverpool. They're supposed to win this match. they suppose. In fact, they have every. I don't know if it's just because this injury that is making me to doubt the match.
No, that Liverpool game was actually their stand, you know.
It's an outstanding.
It was an outstanding game. So if Arsenal is playing, Liverpool also is playing, and Liverpool next game, I think they're playing from home.
Wolves. They're playing Wolves at home.
So, to me, Arsenal the Chester.
You see how we are doing.
So me, my correct. Me, I see it as a full-time draw.
Man, why?
And
why
if there is a winning,
it's going to be Arsenal.
It's going to no. I'm seeing Leicester 1-0.
I think Leicester won their last league game 1-0.
Where?
Their last league game.
Who? Leicester never win match for a very long time. Who they win? Maybe na League Cup.
Was it
Wait,
Cup?
Maybe it's Cup you are talking about. They won Cup. They won Cup. It's Cup. It's Cup match.
Cup match.
Which Cup match?
No. Was it Cup? Man, you have left them out of it.
Okay, yes.
This league match they won 1-0.
With who?
I'm sure, but their last league match they won 1-0.
They won one of these big.
I think
one of these big.
Sorry, I'm checking.
Check one of these big teams.
But I won't be surprised if Leicester City gets a full 3 points. I am saying if there's a victory in this game, it's going to be Leicester.
Anything can happen because these people.
Let's say this Leicester City Arsenal match is.
Their last game in the EPL was against Everton. They lost 4 goals. Ooh. But before that loss, they defeated Tottenham at Tottenham.
I know that.
And so that's the London team.
Leicester Leicester City Arsenal match. It's gonna be like
in fact,
Tottenham.
It's always a derby.
You know, Tottenham will always play. When you expect them to win, you see them dropping.
Yes,
that will be what will happen. If you come to ball possession,
for sure Arsenal gets
or Arsenal will be there. When it comes to too much attack, Leicester City will be there. But when it comes to winning, Arsenal will win.
So you are giving Arsenal to win the game?
Yeah, Arsenal will win the game, but with slim margin.
Okay. Well, I can only say it will gonna be a go match.
Go match.
Yeah, go game. Go out there, enjoy yourself, play the match, go, and go home. Anything can happen.
Leicester City will score 1.
I don't know.
Arsenal is going to score 2 or 3 goals.
It's go match 12.
So CJ, what's your say? Quick and false, switch attention. Leicester, Arsenal.
Well, what I'll say is it's going to be a difficult game because Leicester is actually trying to survive. Yes, you understand.
And Arsenal having injury problems.
That is the problem.
They still want to consolidate. That they are top 4.
You understand? So and they are second in the league table. You understand? So it's not going to be easy for the both team. To me, it's not going to be easy for the both team. After they fight to one win league. Like as they become gas team, Manchester won't escape relegation.
One thing I noticed is anytime Liverpool fail to get 3 points, Arsenal in their next game, once they play next, they will drop points.
Yeah, but this game now will not count this game.
Okay, to me, I don't have any prediction for that game because
everybody fears
that game they fear me, but I will still give the winning to Arsenal. I will still give
based on the big boys.
Based on the big, you know what I'm saying.
So quick one, let's put attention down. Still in the EPL, Liverpool up against Wolves. I think it's a sweet victory for Liverpool because they want to make up for their draw game against Everton.
They are disappointed. They have found like 2 games now. so I think
I'm not going to call their loss to.
It's a disappointed.
Their loss to Plymouth. I'm not going to call it disappointment because let me give my own facts.
Yeah, what
they played against Tottenham in the UEFA Cup semi-final game. Then 3 days later, they were to play Plymouth Aga in the FA Cup.
They lost against Plymouth.
And they had to rest 10 key players. Those players did not travel. If you check the first 11, they only had.
Let me remind you.
Because of who?
Dave, calm down.
Because they were going to play Everton. And Everton.
How many days after that? How many days?
That was 4 days.
They played 3 games in 6 days.
Bro, listen. Let me remind you.
Is this something we are counting for Man City and
last Liverpool?
Man City played on Wednesday.
I'm always giving.
We play on Saturday. We also play on Wednesday.
I'm always saying the reason they dropped points.
They don't have reason to drop that match. They don't have any reason. When they played against PSV last Champions League,
they dropped players too.
They dropped players, and what happened? No, I know they lost the game, but how was the game went? They scored 2 goals.
Before Leverkusen scored.
Now they are playing Palmer that they in fact in their league championship. They are in the bottom league.
Yes. Did you watch
they have conceded 44 goals. Only them. Rooney wey no sabi anything.
Did you watch the game?
It's only them.
Did you watch the
It's
game?
only them.
The keeper was the hero that day. Keeper did his job. Fantastic
That
job.
was why he
won
was.
the man of the match. So
they don't have any reason to.
I'm only trying to let you know that come
What are you saying?
Sunday after Saturday,
Now, what I want to tell you about the
or
match.
come next week, you will tell the results.
The result. Liverpool is a Valentine match. They are doing Valentine
Valentine promo.
Yes, promo. Liverpool will still use that one to apologize to the fan because they don't
lose and the draw.
They don't fuck up for the two matches.
Don't forget what you said about Leicester City.
What?
Avoiding relegation. The same thing with
Wolves.
With Wolves.
No, Wolves
I
are
believe Wolves on the side.
Liverpool they are on a safer side.
No,
we are talking about Wolves.
Wolves. What I say about Wolves and Leicester City, I believe they have the same points.
Yeah, I think so.
Wolves is 19.
17-18.
No, Wolves is 19. No. Leicester City is 17.
Okay, just almost the same because their position is 17.
Southampton is 20.
You understand
on the 20th.
Ipswich before Southampton. So what I'm saying is, this purpose Wolves will really want to do what? Play in order to to be escaping relegation. Coach, I see that game to be a very tough one for Liverpool. So I see Wolves still trying to play so that they will get out of that relegation.
But it will take time.
Zone.
It's not in this match.
I know. See, and don't forget that in EPL. For example, from the big European leagues, the bottom teams are always causing upsets for those ones at the top. Don't be surprised that it might be.
You are correct, but not this time.
My correct score line: Liverpool 3, Wolves 0.
Liverpool
3,
Wolves 0.
I go with that same scoreline.
I believe Wolves is actually going to score in that game.
Because every time Liverpool drops points, the next team they meet,
you will suffer it.
No, I believe they'll actually win the game. I believe
yesterday they played very well.
To me, I was saying to go for a 3-1, 2-1 victory.
The first goal they considered yesterday wasn't a foul. Nobody contacted the guy. He only jumped and the referee pointed a free kick. Quick one, they took advantage and they scored. The second goal they scored in the 90 plus 8 minutes.
Yes,
there was a push. It was very obvious.
But
that is just EPL.
So the obvious don't they come now?
It will happen to everybody.
Just know that something will happen.
So now where the next game, another obvious
will happen.
So now let's quickly switch attention to the next game, a big one. Tottenham Hotspur up against Manchester United. Mickey, let's hear from you.
What is funny?
No,
I don't want to talk.
No, they laugh because they don't hear Manchester.
Wait, no, let me about the Manchester. Now the two teams know well. That's how they laugh.
Let me tell you,
the two teams know well.
Leicester City, we know well, go beat Tottenham. Now me,
very well, small.
We no go beat them. They crazy. He just that.
Make I tell you the truth.
Talk am.
Yes, I don't want to talk. Tottenham go beat you 2-0.
I lie.
Okay.
You see wetin I go.
Chief Priest wants to give you.
You see wetin I go. You see wetin I go to talk.
You want to talk am too?
Now wetin I wan talk now.
You know why we never hold Aguero? You know they see am. You dey here.
Oga, if Leicester City win Manchester United,
Tottenham.
What's his name? It's Tottenham win Manchester United. They dey home abi? If they win Manchester United, I stop being Manchester United fan.
Which team will you join as their fan?
Sealed.
Until then.
Sealed.
We join Madrid.
Knock am. Sealed.
We have.
Knock am.
We have.
Sealed.
It is.
We go remind you on Monday.
They cannot win Manchester United.
But what's
your correct score line?
Yeah.
Manchester is winning them. Tottenham 1, Manchester 2.
Tottenham 1, Manchester 2.
Yes.
Myself 2-0 in favor of Tottenham.
I know
CJ,
you.
let's hear you.
You always say that.
My guy.
Don't need to ask this man.
No, I'm gonna talk now.
The
love, see, you know, say the love I get for my year, they don't cut and short so many times.
You know what you get for them? They happy. I mean, you know.
The love I get for my year.
Fake love. Where they advise us to go carry numbers when they die.
This team, they don't really do me bad. They don't do me bad. As in, see, to me,
now payback we go do them.
You see, Man U as a team. They get this small mentality of when it comes to all this average big team. Man, I say Tottenham an average big team.
I like that language.
You understand?
They on point. Today just they on point.
They like to prove themselves. To me, you see that game, I'll go with Man U go beat Tottenham.
Correct time.
Yeah.
Correct time.
This guy
Man U go beat Tottenham.
Why they pity him?
Man U know for that game, Man U go
He
beat Tottenham.
knows.
If now Madrid now, he go tell you something.
No, see Madrid go lose, see Madrid is always a proof to the world.
You know, so when they talk through it, he go dey pepper you.
Let me tell you one thing about if you check Tottenham Man U matches, like what I said, when you expect them to win, they will cut gas.
Yeah,
Tottenham we play,
Man U will win.
but at the end, Manchester United will win them.
Coach, you still want make I give you? Correct or not? Correct.
Do you understand me?
Okay.
But
now let me there against this weekend.
Go plenty
for Tottenham side. Go high, but at the end,
we will go home with the victory.
Yes.
All right. No
because Tottenham
1,
Man U 2.
Look at it.
Quick one.
Or 2-0.
This time around.
No problem.
No, Man U can never
No
play.
wonder well.
If it is clean sheet, make una leave Man U for that one.
I don't forget.
No problem.
I don't say
Yeah,
we
quick
win them.
one. Let's switch attention now to the La Liga. Osasuna up against Real Madrid. Make him start with you. As usual, and I do as they do.
You don't know say.
Now sweet victory for me if you ask me. 4 reply.
As Madrid, they see
win.
Madrid now. They don't use all their strength. Going grand. Carry 3 points, go.
Okay. quick one.
As if now they see they celebrate the goal. They see they celebrate that game. The victory.
Okay.
That match. It's either Osasuna go home with is 1-1 or 0-0 that match.
So full-time
Because
job.
yes, because they will still want to prepare for Madrid, for Man City.
Man City
It's not yet over.
until it is over.
This Champions League is a different ball game now. It's not how it used to be before. So it's not yet over until it is over.
Definitely.
So I'm not seeing them coming out that place with a victory. Coupled with the injuries they have, you know, all these small boys, they know Osasuna is a good team. They know how to deal with when it comes to big boys. When they want to rest boys for the next game, they will capitalize on that.
Spoilers.
You know them too well. So me, I don't know for people that want to go and play Madrid to win away goal or over 2 points. The man will not provide over 2.
Okay.
He will not provide go.
Okay.
1-0 or goalless draw. Because those guys must score Madrid. Banker.
Sure bank. Pointers.
Plan anywhere.
Osasuna over 0.5.
Banker. Use your inheritance plan.
Like you
I
go
know
back village.
Play with you. So what's your final score? Now?
That is
1 Osasuna, 0 Madrid.
Well, that's it.
You had the opportunity to.
No.
play him back,
It's not. It's
Quick one,
football. He said his own suggestion. You understand? It's a suggestion. He's not the one playing. Madrid play Man City. They traveled back that same day. They traveled at night that same day. It's flight. It's arranged already. It's not something like you play, you now want to relax in a hotel. Oh, no. It's already arranged. They went back the same day and they actually rested. They gave them a day to rest. After a day to rest, they trained in the morning. They have gone to Osasuna in the evening. Are you seeing what I'm saying? Today is actually Thursday, right? We played on when? On Tuesday. They rested yesterday in the morning and they have traveled to Osasuna in the evening. So now they now have more time Friday to do their rehab in Osasuna. And Ancelotti as a coach.
Do you think Ancelotti will use all his boys?
See, I have my team, Real Madrid, have this attacking force, which is they're the most attacking force in form, the 4 forward. You understand? If we check out from Liverpool, and I would not say I don't know any other, and if Barcelona, I don't know if any other attacking force is that good as Madrid now. And they have the team that always score goals. Ancelotti, in as much as we are playing in Bernabeu our next game, he will not still gamble because he knows his players. And there's always, he gave a team, he say, this team they get their own structure. How do they do their team? If people say they like this now, they don't even go train for morning. If you go to train for night, you understand? They tell you, say, take time, rest, or go to the pool. They get all these.
So many ways of recovering.
You understand? Not just how it just be. But to me, You see that game where you say that 1-0 they go win us, then go shock you. Mbappe go start. Vinicius go start. Bellingham go start.
I'm saying the one guy injury, Man City go win that match.
It's not be the injury. See,
Man City will win them for at
no be today. See, no be today. No be today.
You remember that what is his name? Mbappe. He escaped injury against
the last match he played.
Yes.
They played 1-1.
He escaped.
And what did they do? What did Madrid do?
What they did doesn't concern me.
He was see. What he had was bruises. As I say, since as much as we are playing Copa del Rey, and this guy has bruises, our next game. There's no need of.
You will see.
Copa del Rey is not kind of like a Champions League game.
Don't come here and complain.
Madrid, let me tell you something. Madrid is first. And what did you can't tell me you are first and you're passing second with 1 point, passing third with 2 points, and you rest your key players. If Man City was first, and they are passing Liverpool with 1 point, do you think they'll rest their players? They won't.
So what's your final score line?
My final score 2-0, 3-1.
Okay. So coach.
Yeah, he made a
very valid point.
He made a very valid point that has to do with the number of points.
That was the same thing I considered too.
That's the thing.
Each other. But you remember that this year, Osasuna in the beginning, the
good.
Has been.
They are still good. Are they not among the top 5?
They are not among the top 5.
What I really want to say about the game is this. It wouldn't be, and the Real Madrid players are going to play with caution.
Yeah, definitely.
They are going to play with caution. And there's another thing is maybe some of those defenders that are coming back out of injury, you might try them to see the level of their fitness. You understand what I'm saying? But Madrid is still going back to their base with victory.
I also believe
0-2-1-2.
0-2-1-2 in favor of Real Madrid.
Yeah.
So the last game we are going to be previewing for this weekend's game is the game between Barcelona against Rayo Vallecano. Me, I see it as a sweet victory, but not a really high margin. Maybe 2 goals. 2-0.
Barcelona at home?
To win, yes. Barcelona at home.
Up against Rayo
Vallecano at home.
Yeah, that one it wouldn't be a match that we'll discuss much. Because I know even though Rayo Vallecano, once in a while we see them, standing strong.
At least they're doing well this season.
Yeah,
they're doing well.
You see them standing strong. But how strong they are wouldn't deter Barcelona from...
They're actually in the 6th position.
From defeating them. They will always...
come out victorious.
They will always try. Let it not be that we did not honor the game. Yeah, they will try. But... I see Barcelona scoring more than 1 goal and winning the match.
So over 1.5 back to win.
To me, I like. You know one thing about La Liga, and I like about the teams in La Liga. Madrid, it's one team. It's always hard for them to drop points among the smaller teams. I don't know why. Not that they don't drop points. You understand? They might draw the game, but sometimes might lose. Sometimes, not always, but. You see Barcelona, comes to Barcelona and Tico, you see smaller teams, it's kind of like a headache to them. Mostly Barcelona. If you check out the games Barcelona have lost this season,
against small teams,
and teams that like you don't even believe that they will win. Las Palmas, Leganes, you understand? The worst one was even in their home. You understand? It's now they have made their mistakes. Now they are correcting their mistakes. You understand? And now they are seeing the gap in the table is close.
It's too close.
You understand? So every game to them now is like a final.
No need to drop.
You understand? And now them playing in home soil is an advantage because Madrid going away, it's a 50-50 game. Madrid might lose, Madrid might draw, and Barcelona would want to take off advantage.
They win,
you understand?
Then let them capitalize on
from
the
that
outcome. Yeah, if Madrid will drop points.
So that even if Madrid is not losing, I still see them winning the game.
So what's the
them and Tico also, I still see them winning this weekend. But in as much as in football, they might definitely want to be an upset from one of the big teams.
So what's the final score like?
So I would say Barcelona that game, they are 3-1, 4-1.
So make it quick.
Who is winning?
Barcelona.
Quick one. Rayo Vallecano, Barcelona at home.
Barcelona is not ready to drop any points this time around because I think they are on the third position on the
They are
league.
third position.
So they are not dropping any points and they are not playing any Champions League. I think they have enough rest. So there's no room, there's no cause to alarm, there's no injury, they are okay, the attacking force is okay, the midfielders is okay, everybody is okay. As Barcelona stand now, they are all okay. Asofati is coming up, you see the boy is trying to fit into the game. So everybody is working hard. Yeah. So I don't see Rayo Barcelona to be a team to stop Barcelona. So it's a victory from Barcelona.
Correct scoreline.
3-1, 3-0 match.
Okay, thank you very much. So now here we go call on the end on today's edition on the Refined Football Podcast Show. And of course, we know we're in the season of love. To our viewers around the shores of Nigeria, outside the shores of Nigeria, please learn to show love to your neighbor. In a big way, small way, whichever way possible, show love. And from all of us at TRF Podcast Show, happy Valentine. Until we meet again, God bless you all.